The devastation of soil erosion on the plateau is no news. But what is news is the significant step towards combating this environmental degradation. The agroclimatic resilience in semi-arid landscapes Acrisol project is implementing a Gully erosion intervention at the Plateau Club Bingham University Teaching Hospital Gully erosion site, which stretches about 6.5 kilometers. This initiative aimed at restoring the landscape and enhancing community resilience, which has attracted attention for its innovative approach to tackling the pressing issue of Gully erosion in the state. Gully erosion has long posed a serious threat to the infrastructure and agricultural viability in Jos Plateau State, leading to loss of arable land, property damage, and increased vulnerability to climate change. The Acrisol project, funded by the World Bank and implemented in collaboration with the Plateau State government, has focused on sustainable land management practices to mitigate these challenges.
The Plateau Club Bingham University site happened to be the first site that scaled through in terms of approval and procurement processes. And so that project was actually advertised in 2023, and contractor came on board the same year. And if you pass through that site now, you will see work ongoing. That is one of the erosion and gully control that Acrisol is right now embarking upon. When the project started, it was during rainy season, and they couldn't go far in terms of the progress of work that was discovered. Recently, I think we were on site and we discovered that the work is speedily progressing, because by the time we had given the contractor a marching order to speed up, he actually put machineries on ground and the work is progressing. You know, Gully rehabilitation is a very big activity. It's an activity that also involves concrete work, bioremediations, backfilling, and other activities that may come there often. That project is key to the state government and to Acrisol project as a project, because that project was identified as a dead track, because it had to be for our interventions. So many things that are ugly, that are not good, were happening within that gully corridors. And so we felt it is necessary to address it by rehabilitating it and putting it in place in such a way that some of these challenges that are posed by the gully will be reduced. And so what actually happened that caused part of the delays was this front and back approval that we had to seek from the World Bank. And the World Bank actually, at the end of it, granted approval, and all the underpinning studies within that gully corridors were carried out, and they were as well granted approval by the World Bank. What are those underpinning studies? The RAP, that's Resettlement Action Plan. The consultant was engaged. He went around to identify people that have properties within the gully corridors, and he identified them. And that particular report has to be approved by World Bank before implementations. Apart from that RAP report, there was this study called the ESMP, Environmental Safeguard Management Plan, that was also had been undertaken, and had to be approved by bank, which both of them were approved by the bank. I think these were some of the challenges that contributed to the late takeoff of the reclamation efforts that we're making. However, when we carried out the activity, we actually brought a contractor on board, and work is currently going on, as I told you. And by the special grace of God, he would maximize this dry period to ensure that he make a remarkable achievement before the end of the year. And that is it for the Gully reclamation effort. There are other sites that studies are still undergoing, like we have some Gully sites identified on the plateau, which terms of reference have also been developed, sent to national office and also to the World Bank. We are awaiting approval from those authorities. By the time the World Bank grants approval for the rehabilitations and reconstruction of those gully, we will start the design and we will swim into action, and before the actual exit period, we would have done a lot of gully reclamation on the plateau.
The intervention at the Bingham University Teaching Hospital site involved the construction of check dams and the introduction of soil conservation techniques. These measures have not only stabilized the soil, but have also improved water retention in the area, promoting healthier vegetation growth and enhancing the local ecosystem.
The Plateau Club Bingham University Teaching Hospital Gully Erosion site is currently ongoing by a contractor called Bay Royal International Limited. So the project is ongoing, and we are currently carrying out construction of reinforced concrete spillways, after which the embankments will be filled for grassing. And we're going to have 5 meter buffers on the left hand side, 5 meters buffers on the right hand side, to make it 10 meters. And that will entail having greening on both sides of the concrete channel. We also have the issue of check dams. Check dams are also ongoing. The construction of check dams are also ongoing. A lot of site clearance is ongoing, and excavation work ongoing for the purpose of achieving the construction work on the erosion program. So I think that's what we have for now so far. And basically, the contractor has reached over 20% achievement in completion time. And then work is ongoing, and there has been a tremendous improvement on the activities of the contractor to ensure completion at the stipulated time. We are currently having an increase in concrete works, excavation, blinding, reinforcement work, and foam work on site. And he has made us to have confidence on him, because he has scaled up his activity on site, and he has given us the production that we want. Both in terms of quality, both in terms of quality and the quantity of work being done on weekly basis. So we have great improvement in the percentage of work done, and we have great improvement in the quality of work, because he has increased the labor force, increased machineries, and also increased the formwork required for the finishing of those concrete. So we will say that we are satisfied with what he's doing, and he has greatly improved, and he's still improving, because as of last week, I made the contractor, he said he's going to add more hands to go into the fingers of earthworks. And you know, earthworks is very, very time consuming, because the distance where you are bringing the laterite matters. So being a project within the heart of the town, the contractor goes to far distance to bring laterite. And so he has improved in that by bringing more tippers, and work is currently going on effectively. So we are satisfied with this work in all ramifications.
If you look at our pace of work, last year we are dragging. If we look at it, we have been dragging due to the contention with the weather, rainfall. And immediately the rainfall subsides, we could take advantage of that and increase our pace of work. And presently you can see work is going on at all corridors scattered all over the gully, and the pace is commendable, and we keep on maintaining the pace as we are right now. Yes, the project captures 6.5 kilometers all through the corridor and the fingers, that is the tributaries, and the main corridor itself, which we channel our focus, our construction in, is about 3.6 kilometers. So we don't want the rain to come and make any further delay. So we only focus on the main gully where most of the catchment are connected to. So right now we're about 2.1 kilometers pace of work, and we are able to capture more at the end of this month to complete all the 3.6 kilometers. We are moving on a high pace, but yet we are not comfortable. We still want to go more faster than this. And looking at it, we have a lot of fingers, up to finger 12. Those are the fingers connecting the main gully. We have the main gully itself, which we need to capture very fast. So with our pace now and open to increase more pace, we hopefully at the next month we should be able to approach Jankwano by God's grace. That is about 3 kilometers to the end of Jankwano. So with the steady pace we are following and proposing more pace to increase it, hopefully we can do up to 3.2 kilometers towards Jankwano end of the project. And what challenges we are facing now, right, is sourcing of material. Sometimes we use sharp sand, river sand, and at this moment no rain, no sharp sand. So we are going several miles. Our proximity to site in sorting materials is very, very tedious, and those are one of our challenges. Within the pace of 1 month, we are able to cover like 1.5 kilometers, and the target given per month is 1 kilometer. I think we are beyond target. We are above the target working. Our schedule performance index is very high at this moment. So hopefully the 30-month target, I think before 30 months we are off this project, we are completing it.
Community members have expressed their gratitude to the World Bank and AgriSol project for this intervention, noting the positive change in their surroundings.
The erosion really affects this our community, because before there is mosquito everywhere. Every week we used to carry our children to hospital because of the mosquito bite, and we have some have a snake sting bite also because of the erosion. Because the snake, because of the place, they like the place, so they will cross from that place to. We used to see snake in our kitchen. If we are mopping, we'll be pursuing snake and rats as if we are living together, and our children used to fall inside the gutter. We used to contribute and repair some road that the erosion chop. Some we used to cross to fetch water in the other side, and some of us used to fall. Some break their leg and their hand also because of the erosion. So we will contribute money to repair the road, but upon that the erosion keep on spoiling the road. We cannot do more than our power. There's one day that rain fell in the night. Seriously, everybody was praying, keep on praying, so that the water will not, it even extend, that the water is coming up. Everybody is scared because we don't know what could happen. Everybody will come out and we are praying because of the erosion. I really appreciate, I really like this construction. I really like it because for the rats to come up to our houses now is not easy for them because of the construction. And snake, which day are we discussing that? It has been long. Before, you cannot stay outside, you will see snake. In the night, we'll be killing snake as if we are killing a lizard here. But now the snake has, we didn't see them again, and within the rats, they have reduced.
We have been experiencing serious problem with the flooding in museums. In fact, there was a time that we almost lost a staff because of the velocity or the volume of water coming from the channel of this erosion. But with now, at least with what's happening, we are seeing like there is some development that will cushion the effect of this flooding. Usually, during rainy season, most of the problem start maybe around that of July to August towards September, when the intensity of rain is so much high. And when the rain starts to fall, you discover that it will come in volume, coming from different places. Then, before you know, the flood will come up. And then sometimes even affect some of our animals in the zoo. Some of the most especially the crocodile cage. It also affected, and there was a time we even lost a crocodile because of how the intensity of the flood. Well, the work is going on well. I must commend them. They are doing a very good work. From the reinforcement, you can see, even with the casting, the quality of the concrete, you can see they are doing a very, very good work. In fact, not only the concrete, they have a lot of things the Acresel is doing here. We must thank the governor for this great work he's doing for us. We want to thank him because then you discover the water will flow, but now with the water harvesting project also, it has reduced the quantity of water flowing into the stream. So it means that we are able to capture the essence of reducing the water coming to the stream. And I believe by the end of this program, we are going to benefit. The issue of losing a staff or losing an animal in the museum or in the zoo will not take place. So we are grateful to the Plateau State government. We are grateful also to the agency, this Acresel, for the great work they are doing. The contractors are also doing their best. I can see the quality of work they are doing. Being an architect, I know what it means to have a very good concrete, so they are doing a good job. And I believe this is going to go a long way to cushion the effect of this flooding around this site.
For the years past, erosion has been a very critical issue with this area. And we even thank God that with the construction on ground, we'll be able to stay away from it totally. Because initially, erosion is a problem to us in this area, because the way we used to wash away the soil, at times we don't used to find it easy. Especially during rainy season, taking our children to school, we discover that the road is difficult to cross by. And at times mud will be disturbing us on the road while passing. So crossing to the other side of the area is very difficult for us. Before now, reptiles has been is a challenge to the community, because before now, we, the community members, we used to gather money for fumigation and all that because of the snakes and other reptiles too. But when this project commenced, we don't used to find anything like reptiles, snake, rats. At least for now, it has reduced. The quality of the work is okay. I can see construction going on in the site. And I believe this year there will be nothing like erosion that will disturb us in the area henceforth. All my thanks goes to Acresel, Plateau State government and World Bank. They should keep on doing the good work that they have started. Even though it's not even only this area that is suffering this erosion, I pray that they will still visit other communities that are facing the challenge of erosion.
Well, we know anything erosion simply means anything that takes away the original. And Gully erosion is not a good experience, especially on the plateau. And in this area, I've lived here for close to 30 years. I know how this erosion issue has been a problem to the people, especially during the rainy seasons. Even houses are not left out. Animals are not left out. There are a lot of destructions that have been ongoing. And we want to thank God for the World Bank Akrisal, Plateau State, and the state government led by our amiable leader, Governor Caleb Mutfang, for this joint collaboration to see that the issue of erosion is a thing of the past. We want to sincerely appreciate all the companies that are doing this because anything that takes away the potentials of the people is an endanger to the people. Another point of consideration is to see to how the inhabitants can also contribute their quotas in ensuring that garbage are not thrown into these well-erected walls to see that there are no blockages. And I know with the help of PEPSA and other agencies supervising, it will do good. Again, let me use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to the World Bank and to the agency or to the organ that is announcing this on the Plateau, that is Akrisal, Plateau State, for ensuring a good job is being done here on the Plateau. Akrisal, you represent humanity, and I pray that God will bless you more and more.
Erosion in the da ana fama.
This erosion that we've been struggling with whenever it's about to rain, people get scared because of so many uncertainties, whether the rain will be heavy or not. Whenever it rains, people come outside of their homes to observe the water level so it doesn't cause havoc. Whenever it rains, children are not allowed to go outside, and sometimes the intensity of the rain can prevent the children from even going to school, because sometimes crossing over to the other side becomes difficult for the adults and even more difficult for the children.
Za a ce ma yara su dakata kar su je makaranta ranan su zauna a gida a ga yanda ruwan zai yi. Muna godewa Akrisal da World Bank da kuma gwamnati.
We want to appreciate Akrisal, World Bank and Plateau State government for coming together in order to execute this gigantic project in order to make life more easy and meaningful to us. We really appreciate you all.
Ba abin da za mu ce sai dai godiya.
Wannan shagona ne.
This is my workshop. Before now, erosion had eaten up the whole of this area, thereby causing flooding. The flood used to destroy things in my workshop and has also chased my customers away. We've been thinking about how this erosion problem would be resolved, and Akrisal came with a solution. With this development, water will flow without causing any destruction in our workshop. As the Akrisal project continues to monitor the impact of the Gully erosion intervention, early results indicate a significant reduction in soil loss and an increase in local biodiversity. The initiative has not improved improved the immediate environment, but has also empowered the community to take an active role in protecting their land. Governor Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang inspected the ongoing project at the Plateau Club Bingham University Gully Erosion site, where he expressed satisfaction with the quality of work. He urged the contractor to expedite completion ahead of the rainy season and warned against substandard project.
The facilities we have inspected today are a testimony that we are out to restore the glory of Plateau State. To the people of Plateau State, I want to assure you that you did not make a mistake in voting for us, and that by the grace of God, when we are done, you will look back and say, thank God that you allowed us to come on board. So be sure that we are going to do more than this. We're here to serve. Our mission is service, and that is what we believe we should do. We are not here for any other thing. And if at the end of the day, we succeed in restoring the glory of Plateau State, we will be able to go to our graves with satisfaction, that when we were given the opportunity, we did our best.
The AgriSol project serves as a beacon of hope in the fight against climate change and environmental degradation, demonstrating that the collaborative efforts and innovative solutions, community can thrive even in the face of adversity. As the rainy season sets in, the resilience of the Plateau community will be put to test, but with the support of initiatives like AgriSol, there is a renewed optimism for a sustainable future.